Hi guys, Misty Egg here, and welcome to why did that? I say, welcome to a channel update. Finally, I do a proper one with the recording and the camera in my face, which hopefully gives me the iron rod to actually get this damn thing done. Because this is the fourth time. Apologies for the lack of an update coming up to this thing. We're already on the 8th of June, so we're a little bit late. Just a tad. Anyway. So, yes, channel update. Outside world is looking a little better, though at the moment everyone's taking holiday at work because work is trying to basically told us you've got to take your holiday you've got to take your holiday before September, otherwise we start, not giving it to you. And we're like, that's kind of wrong, and really well. To be honest with you, it's a way for them to try and stop people from taking all their holiday at the same time, but it is a bit like a debatable tactic, but regardless. So going on to content for the channel. Invictus Week. So apologies for a lack of streams during Invictus Week. I was really hoping to be able to get into it, but of course, with everyone trying to jump in on the same servers or trying to do something, the likelihood of being able to get onto the server and actually have enough content to do whilst the server we'd be getting the longest the server was up before something went wrong or it crashed down or whatever. My eyes are really red for some reason. I might have to look at them before I finish. Ugh. Anyway, that or it's just the way these things are framed, but it does look like my eyes are just pure blood at this moment. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. So yes, server reliability and graphical issues because of the instability of the servers meant that I couldn't really live stream Star Citizen because we'd spend half the stream just trying to get back into it. So unfortunately, I made the decision about midweek to go, no, we're not going to be able to live stream it. I probably should have communicated that, so that is my bad. I should have said to you guys, not going to do it. And it wasn't until the Friday, Saturday that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. So apologies on that. But we did get some streams in form, did some Guild Wars 2, did some streams, tried to do work and failed miserably in Star Citizen, though on Monday, which will be at the time of this recording, today's upload day, today on streaming times, I will be attempting to legally do work, and not legally finger quoting as in it's illegal. No, I mean like I am legally going to do it because I'm going to emphasize I'm doing it properly to try and earn a little bit of currency. So yes, currency is going to be a thing I'm going to be obsessing over because I'm going to need to buy new weapons, armor, and other shit for my Clan v Clan org, and eventually we can start making more things regarding to that, which is pretty cool. So in regards to also content issue wise, because variety in the channel has been kind of struggling, I will confess there's been a bit of a thing going on lately. It sounds like so at the moment I'm feeling a bit of a stagnation going on in the sense that I'm enjoying, at the moment I'm in a bit of a rut because, for example, I'm really enjoying Guild Wars, I'm really enjoying Star Citizen, but obviously that's not what my channel's based around. And because I want to make more stuff regarding Star Citizen, I'm really getting into this game. I'm really feeling a vibe similar to what I had when I played World of Tanks. And I want to reinforce this, and I want to try and build this up. But obviously, I realize that there's a lot of people who are subscribed to me. My eyes are really fucking red. Anyway, I realized that my main source of viewers is from Hearts of Iron. And I don't want to just leave them on the bed like that, but at the same time, Hearts of Iron is a game that I either love or hate, and I'm not really good at it either. Which is, again, why I'm really surprised people want to watch my stuff. I mean, yeah, sure, I have the moments where I have the manic laughter and all that jazz, without a doubt. And again, there are moments where it is genuinely brilliant, but at the same time, there are so many other moments where I'm just staring at the screen in disgust, or I'm just spending an episode building up because I don't quite know how to build up fast enough, or X, Y, and Z. And it does get a bit boring at times, and I'm just like, I want to do something, and then at the end, for example, the Chosokabe series is a beautiful example of what I mean by I'm not that good at the game, because the Chosokabe's fortune, yeah, I'm gonna spoil the ending for it because it lasts about half an hour afterwards. We get cronked, pure and simple. We get cronked. The bloody about. So, obviously, after Vault City makes an alliance with New Reno, I try and go for that other territory, and we begin to work towards going to war with Cyclops Tribe, and then they take out Cyclops Tribe, And then, not about 10, 20 minutes into the third episode, and then I'm like, for fuck's sake, okay, let's try and seriously think. And then I start looking towards the Desert Rangers, because they've got a low stability and pretty much no war score. So my thinking is, maybe I could go to war with them, and perhaps their infantry units will be really badly. And yeah, by that point, I'm about, I don't know, just midway through getting the justifying. I'm midway through organizing and building when I get told that the Reno's justifying on me, and then they declare war anyway because they already had an event for me. So then we end up getting conquered. I lose the game, and that's it. Series ends, and it's really anticlimactic and really frustrating. And the reasons, and again, this is my personal grudge, so again, feel free to laugh at me or whatever, but it's the fact that there are basically, I tried willingly to I was like, I'm in a position where there were loads of people who could have been my allies, but because of certain gamey reasons, I couldn't do the things I needed to do. And it's that kind of shit that pisses me off faster than you can even realize. It's like, not being able to win a race because I suck at driving, I'm okay with, because I think, fuck, it's my own fault that the reason why it is. But because I can't win this because I don't have XY part, or because my little graph thing doesn't quite amalgamate into the sequence emitter, I can't do it. And I'm like, so really what you're saying is, fluff text, you're not letting me do it because you don't want me to do it. And that's the bit that just pisses me off. Like, the game says, you need to be a faction with the right kind of signature. But really, it's just saying, fuck you, you ain't doing it. And I'm like, cunt. So, I am going into the news, because we might as well segue. So for Hoi 4 series-wise, I might do a second run with the Chozo Koei thing. What I'll do is I'll make the third episode kind of like we did something, pretend we didn't quite fuck it up. But no, basically what we'll do is we'll redo the series, but instead I'm going to try and use this studio mode for the first time. Be very flashy. Desktop. I'm going to try and do this. Check it out. Wow. Check it out now. Hang on. How do I transition this thing? Oh, okay. So it actually did do it. Okay, cool. I'm just like, you can tell I know this. So what I've done is I've downloaded a couple of mods. First of all, it was this one, which of course it says no connection, because fuck my internet. Am I right? I tell you what, this is really irritating. My computer has this lovely habit, and I don't know why, of randomly disconnecting itself from the internet. But I can tell you right now that it shouldn't do that, because you see that wire? That wire there? You see the thing that it's plugged into? What that is it's very clever. What it does is it uses my power systems as an Ethernet cable. And what that means is that I can use the power systems inside the house. It's fixed it. Brilliant. I can use the power systems inside my house. Yeah, of course I'm subscribed to it. It uses the power system inside my house to act as a Ethernet cable, which means I get Ethernet cable-like speeds. Hang on, let me just pop my camera back to where it was belonging. So, there you go. Yes, so I get to have an Ethernet cable inside my computer. So in a sense, I should never lose connection to the internet, because if I lose connection to the internet, I've got no power. So again, it's one of those irritating things that my computer or internet provider just likes to fuck over. So anyway, onto the things. So for example, this thing. Create factions and yes decision. So what this basically means is it allows me to create a faction for a faction that I've got that normally wouldn't be able to create factions. This to me is so much more important, because now instead of not being able to create a faction just because the game says I can't, I can make a faction, but I could potentially create a faction from making an alliance with someone who agrees with me or likes me. And if that's the case, that I can agree with more, because if the game says you can't do it because this faction hates your guts, then I think, shit, yeah, maybe it's because I haven't been so nice to them. But previously, it was just bullshit. So there's that. I also downloaded this, which I don't know if it works with old blues, but I'm willing to give this a bash. This is a fucking beautiful mod. This is something that the game should have had from the beginning, which is Tolstoy Engine. And basically what it does is it talks about peace terms, a realistic peace term. And what it means is that you can actually fight the wars more realistically and end up winning battles and stuff and winning wars. And instead of just having like what we do where we have to just run, where we basically just run for capture points and objectives, we actually have a realistic style of things. So if we control shit tons of shit tons of territory in comparison to maybe, I don't know, like if we took over like most of the NCR, in the normal game, we'd have to just capture all victory points, and then the game would win and say, "Oh no, you've won." But if like we've captured like 80% of NCR territory, and they're just losing left, right, and center, but the last dregs have been pulling out, we can basically go, "Do you want to surrender?" And so basically, which allows us to basically go, do you want to surrender? Do you want to have peace terms? Do you want to have whatever? It means that we can gain some real benefits. And then there's also some benefits regarding whether or not you want to offer, if you want to offer something like, terms of surrendering to things. Do you want them to be a puppet? Do you want them to be war reparations? Do you want them to pay you certain amounts? Do you want to claim the place? And it's so much better than if it's just fantastic, and I just think it looks brilliant, and I'm honestly hoping that it works for Old World Blues, because it probably will revolutionize all the wars. It might not, but who knows. But yeah, I'll be getting that alongside some other things that just to me make more sense, to hopefully make the game more enjoyable and more enjoyable to play, because obviously at the end of the day, that's the most important thing about this YouTube channel and Twitch, is that I do it for fun, not I have fun doing it. And at the moment, until if I get to the point where I earn a living from it, then brilliant. I'll definitely charge through it. Right now, it's all about having fun, and I don't want to get to the point where I get burnt out doing YouTube because I don't have fun doing it. So let's transition over to the webcam thing, which would be really cool. So no. Boom. Oh, that's really cool. I'm so expect which flesh you. Anyway, so I'm just gonna count that down now. So anyway, going back to the other bit of news. So, sort of going back to the whole segueing, like content issue wise. So I'm feeling that there's a lot of stuff going on. I've sort of branched out a bit. Not that I have branched out. I just think with what's going on now, because I'm getting into Star Citizen and Heart and and Guild Wars 2, I'm feeling like I'm beginning to embed myself similar to what I was back in World of Tanks days, where I used to have something solid like that. So what I'm hoping to do, again, it's really up in the air at the moment. I may cut down on stuff I do. I may change what kind of days I upload towards. And I've not got a plan yet. But at the same time, just to give you guys a heads up, something is in the works. So, going on to the next bit of news is Shogun 2. Now, I did say that I wanted to make an overhaul for Shogun 2 in the form of me doing more episodes for it, but unfortunately, it didn't work out as to my plan because I ran into some consistency errors. Basically, there was a number of episodes I rendered and uploaded, and while they were, like, I didn't delete the footage, which is what saved me from, normally would have resulted in me having lost episodes. It basically meant that I had to go back and spend about a good 2 weeks worth. Literally it was about a good, 2 weeks. Literally trolling my way through all of the footage, trying to readjust it. I had to re-render footage, I had to re-render videos, I had to reschedule everything, we had to redo everything. And basically then I kind of sort of got it working in the right formation again. It was all good, and I'm like, yes. So at the moment, we've finally gotten through, and in terms of uploads, I think we're on like episode 81, 82, something along those lines. So being able to do that was really awesome. And so now I can kind of breathe again. I was a bit like, I was really scared I was going to lose an episode. Yeah, it's 81. So I was really fucking scared I was going to lose an episode. But thank the Emperor, we were able to... oh god, it's been 4 days already. Yeah, we're going to be doing... No, that's because of live streaming. That's normal. So yes, we're going to be doing stuff again, which is brilliant. And I'm hoping to be able to make something out of that. And yes, so good stuff. Good shit. Anyhow, so yes, going back to the main point at hand, I'm going to try and see if I can get some more episodes batch rendered and then be able to effectively bulk release loads of content to try and catch up. Because from episode 81, which admittedly it's a little bit, you know what, I'm gonna do the thing again. I'm gonna transition again. I should have probably stayed in the other version, but I literally just thought of this at the first moment. Desktop. It's just becoming addictive now. I just spend an episode doing that. So for Shogun 2, this is all the recordings I've made. We've got a lot of episodes still to cover. Yeah, you can even see a sneak preview of all of my Shogun 2 episodes. I did do a bit of a bulk recording session, a bit too much. I was having fun, a lot of fun. And yes, we've got some pretty damn good episodes coming up, not gonna lie. And yeah, I've paused myself. When was the last time? When did I record this? Yeah, so that was the last time I recorded, which was 1st of May. Yes, because that's when I realized I'd recorded too much, and I was like, I'm not gonna touch it. So I haven't touched the recordings in this particular series for over a month now. So I'm gonna be definitely trying to get all of that stuff uploaded and planned and all that jazz. So yes, very, very important. Now I'm just going to switch back for the last time over to webcam. Really flashy as well. I like it. At least it's better than the quick sort of thing. Sweet, I'm getting a hang of this. Ooh, I just deafened someone. Sorry. Anyhow, so yes, to wrap this up fairly quickly, Shogun 2, I'm going to attempt to make more episodes render a lot more, and hopefully, I'm not going to make it sort of every day an upload, but I might make it so that for a week we've got maybe 2 episodes a pop, maybe a week and a half we do 2 episodes a pop of on every upload day of Shogun 2, so that way we can have a faster time catching up. Then as we transition closer and closer to the point, once I finally get to the high point, then I can consider uploading, back to recording again, so that way we're more or less close when it comes to recording stuff. Anyway, so I will shut this thing off here. So thank you all very, very much for subscribing, for commentating, for watching my live streams. I'm hoping to be able to do more live stream and other stuff, because this is the reason why I'm thinking on cutting stuff down, is because then by the time I have just wasted all of my... No! I was recording! Sorry, you know what? I blanked out for a second because I thought I just spent 17 minutes talking to an Audacity that hadn't started recording. But me being a retard, of course, forgot about that. Sorry, I'm being really dumb. So, yes, thank you all so very much. Why are you subscribed to me? I have no idea. This is the moron you're watching. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and thank you also very much for watching. I'm hoping to be able to put more of the thing into the live streams and other stuff, so that maybe we can begin to enjoy our stuff going on. But anyway, I will shut up and leave you alone now. Have a good one, guys. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out.